Hello everyone, it is me again. This time I'm going to record episode number 1 of my ATV Offroad Fury gameplay. I'm gonna call it ATV Offroad Fury because, well, I think that, well, since this game is part of more American culture than anything else, I think it's better to call it that way. So yeah, I mean I don't think the European version sold really well because, well, at the time, quad racing wasn't as famous as it was back in the USA, so yeah. And right now, here's the most important part of the gameplay, and it's, well, if the game loads, what the fuck am I going to use? Because there are a few good, I'm gonna first choose my gear. But then there are a few nice ATVs and a few not so nice ATVs. So here's my dilemma. Emma, not really. I don't know, what the fuck am I going to use? Well, you have the DCX, the Performer, the Eagle, the Hawk, the Talon, the Hornet, also the Falcon. The Falcon looks like a... I like power. Maybe not that much, but I like it. The Talon has full grid, that's always lovely. For me, the stat I care the less about is the stability. This Performer looks like something good. I don't know. It's traction or stability. Nice. On this one, okay, it's less stability and no traction at all. Havoc Siege, and here are real quads. The Honda 300, the Honda 400, then the legendary Sport Tracks, both in red and yellow. The KSF 250, its bigger brother, the KSF, well, the KEF 300. I think this one is a 4-stroke and this one is a 2-stroke. I'm not that sure, but I think it works that way. And here's possibly one of the the most famous quad of this era, of the era the game represents, which is the Yamaha Banshee, which has the engine of an 80s sports bike that you could see back in my riding speeds to gameplay. That is the RD350. The engine of that bike is used on this quad, and, well, I think it's pretty much, well, the most important and most famous part of this Yamaha Banshee that sold really, really well back in the day. I think it's no longer in production. You also have the Blaster. The Blaster, I think it's a 4-stroke, I'm not sure. And also the Warrior, which is a 4-stroke. What the fuck am I going to use? I'm gonna use the Hornet with little to no braking. Well, I can change this, but yeah, I think that the only stat that matters to me is this one, because this is essentially, well, loosening up the brakes, so the quad brakes, but in a much more slower way. Okay, and I'm seeing at least one well-known developer of this game, which is Brian Coons. We are gonna fight against Brian Coons, and also 3 other more developers, but I don't know who the fuck they are. I think it's the guy called Snowman, well, nicknamed Snowman, was also in MX vs ATV Untamed. I'm not that sure. I mean, this is the same team that made MX vs ATV Untamed only 6 years before, 7 years before. So yeah, I guess that, well, some of them are different, obviously. I mean, time has passed. And by the way, I forgot about something. Music has to be... Yeah, I'm gonna do it a bit lower. Oh, it's a 4-stroke. Well, it definitely has the power, but I'm already seeing the problem. It gets loose. It's just sliding all over the place. At least it has a power. That's always lovely. So yeah, this is gonna be a matter of fuck the turns. I mean, if I can keep stable around the turns, I think I can do a really nice job. Wow, I mean, I don't know if you can see that, but oh my lord, the traction! I mean, the camera is acting like this because there's no traction. Yeah, I mean, let's say this thing first. The camera acts like the traction. I mean, the camera is pointed in the direction the traction is going. So if you're seeing your quad sideways, that means you are going sideways. So yeah, it's so fucked up. At least I don't know. At least I have the power, which is always lovely. I mean, in the end, this game, the turns on this game aren't that important. The most important part is obviously the jumps. Getting them dialed in is the most important part, so yeah. Well, this is going to be an interesting gameplay. Especially on some of the nationals, because, well, on Supercross there aren't as much turns. Well, maybe on a couple tracks. But yeah, most of the time there aren't much turns. So yeah, the most important thing is going to be, like, you know, getting the fucking power down. For once and for all. Whoa. Well, I'm driving fast. Not record pace. The record I think it's on the 33s. But yeah, I mean, this is definitely awesome. How the quad is behaving. Because I mean, I'm going sideways. It's like, well, there was no differential or something, or the rear suspension sucked. I don't know. But it's so awesome. Like, I mean, I'm completely sideways and I feel it. Oh fuck! I tried to cut the corner. I really tried to cut the corner to get a 33 low or 33 half. But yeah, fuck me. Oh, by the way, this is a kind of game with catch-up, but catch-up in a weird way. If you fuck it badly, usually you'll be, well, behind everyone, but everyone will be bunched up. If you start going really fast, the field will spread out a lot, like in this case. Whoa, doing! So yeah, I mean, well, the map was like this because, well, I was pulling away, nothing else. So yeah, well, Kunz is the worst guy ever. That's not lovely. I mean, I was expecting, well, since I know him in a way, well, it would be cool to have him up front. But yeah, I guess he's not gonna be up front, so yeah. So yeah, this was the first episode. Let's see the final standings, and well, next time I'll need to finish second to advance to the next round. See you next time. Bye bye.